Spain, Norway, India, Finland. I want to go to Finland. Okay, Jamaica, Frankfurt, Netherlands. Haven't been to Netherlands yet. Los Angeles, the fire state. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Planet Earth. I thought we are from Mars. Okay. Austria. Yeah, I see someone tapping Mars. Philippines, USA. Hi, CJ. Germany. Okay, so today's session is gonna be a little bit different. All right. We have someone here in the room. Okay. So before we start, can I see a triple tree for those who actually got their new fantasy avatar? Anyone? Anyone gotten your new fantasy avatar? Triple tree. Great. Okay. So did you notice that the moment that you purchase the avatar, you actually get to see your ERT? And then the daily ERT is going to get produced the next day. All right. So congratulations. I mean, like for those who are whitelisted, all right, you deserve it. And okay, without wasting any more time, guys, let me bring our special guest today for the night, GC. All right. I believe everyone knows him. So tonight we have 259 participants. And all right, welcome, GC. Are you there, GC?
Yeah, I'm right here. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. Okay, shall we begin our session first, or is there some content to go through before I begin?
Yeah, we can start. I mean, like
All right,
anytime.
okay. I've actually prepared some content today for everyone here in the Zoom call today, and I think we are having a global meeting today. I see people from all around the world, and we usually do this by the region. Sometimes we speak to people from Ukraine, from Russia, Germany, specific zones, but I guess this time it's global. So I'm happy to see that we have such a big community that's still awake at this time right now because it's 1 a.m. here where I am. I'm in Malaysia right now. So it's a little bit in the midnight for me. So I'm keeping my voice a little bit down. Yeah, I got my hair cut. Yes.
Looking good.
Thank you for noticing that. Okay, I prepared some content today, so I'll be sharing my screen. So please let me get that ready. Okay, so today's topic is quite exciting because we are going to be talking about the taboo in crypto. And most of you here might already know what we're going to talk about today. So we are covering meme coins, which is something that's very new in the industry, and it has made a lot of millionaires. Some that I know personally, they bought into some of the newer meme coins that came out in the past 1 month through Christmas, and also some of the political meme coins like the Donald Trump coin and Biden coin and more of those kind of stuff. So coming from a traditional investing standpoint, this look almost too good to be true or looks a little bit stupid. But the truth and the matter of the fact is it has made millionaires. And that is why it is very important for us to also embrace this new trend in effort to make more money. So our main objective is to make money. So it doesn't matter if something sounds stupid. So the content I prepared for everyone today is gonna be a short one, because there's really not much there is to it to meme coins. Just some simple ideas. And for some of the older members in this room right now, it should be maybe your first time seeing that this is real, that this is even a thing. So let's get right into it. So meme coins 101, this is our content today, and it is an intro to a new money-making strategy. So first and foremost, what are meme coins? So if you were to search that up, you'll get many different kinds of results. But generally, a meme coin is defined as a cryptocurrency that is based off some kind of a joke, an internet meme, or it has some kind of a humorous characteristic. So usually, before meme coins were a thing, these kind of tokens are called shit coins, basically tokens that has no value. It means that you cannot stake it. There's no smart contract. There's nothing smart about it. It is just a contract to release a token and people just trade them. So before 2020, there was actually no such thing as a meme coin industry. There's no meme coins being recognized in the crypto industry. And such tokens that show up is usually taken as a joke. And the biggest and the only one that was able to survive up until 2020 was actually the Dogecoin, which most of you should know because Elon Musk is heavily pushing it. So just to put it out there, Dogecoin is a meme coin and it's one of the first. And I remember back in like 2010, 2009, in Facebook, we were talking about the Dogecoin. So the Shiba Inu dog that you can see on the right side, they place it on a coin and they call it a Doge token. So, so what are some key characteristics of meme coins? Usually, these again originated from pop culture, jokes on the internet, or video games. So recently, there's also a token called Cacius Maximus that came by because of Elon Musk. He was playing the video game Path of Exile 2, and he posted that as a joke. He changed his profile picture to something called the Cacius Maximus. That's where this meme coin came up. And there's quite a lot of people that made more than 10, 100x on this token just because of this meme. So okay, back to the main point. The theme for meme tokens are usually undoxed. So undoxed means anonymous. So there is no CEO, there is no CMO, there is no team, no operations. It is just an idea and a joke on the internet. And the next characteristics is that it is majority held by the community. So that means most of the tokens are in the hands of the people and not in the hands of a VC or an investment institution. So that's very important for our next point that I'll hop on. And usually such meme tokens have a volatile price action, which means it's a high risk, high reward environment for most people, and it is vulnerable to pump and dumps. So as long as there are people trading this token, there will be people making money and there will be people losing money. So pump and dumps are very active in crypto since like the year 2016 to 17. There's a bunch of pump and dump groups, even for the biggest tokens like XRP, like Ethereum, Bitcoin. There's a whole bunch of pump and dumps. And usually pump and dumps only work when liquidity is thin. So most meme coins have almost no liquidity. They have like maybe 1 million to like 500K of liquidity, which means if you put in 500,000 into the token, you bring the price up by 2x. So that is how liquidity affects the price of a token. So on the right side, I also included some images of some meme coins that you might know and some that are more well known in the industry. So next, how did meme coins actually spin up? This is actually because of the crypto degenerate culture. So when we talk about crypto, most of the people actually buying and paying attention to crypto are people who are degens. So what are degens? So degens are people who take crazy risk. So even when a project has no good news, there's nothing good about the project, we see these degens pumping up the price and causing what we call FOMO. So this is the fear of missing out. So the earliest, or rather the most recent and biggest degen culture that we see from the traditional stock market is back in the year 2020, where there was the GameStop pump in the stock market, and there's also the AMD, AMC pump. And then there was also the Nokia pump where users were coming together on Reddit. So Reddit is a community page where people go on the internet and they form groups called subreddits. This is where uh, people with a similar mindset would come together and share ideas. So these degens are the ones that are convinced by someone else, some other degen, that a token is good. So all of them group together with their funds, and these people are usually people that are already very native to cryptocurrency or trading stocks. So they have the real purchasing power. So these are actually 50% of active crypto traders. Most people that move the prices are what we call degens. This is why the meme coin culture is even able to take place. And why they're able to take place is because they actually have real buying power. Even if there's only 1,000 people in the community or 5,000 people in the community, they're able to move bigger price action than those with like 10,000, 20,000. So the real reason behind that is because a lot of crypto projects have what we call airdrop hunters or farmers and also skeptics. So airdrop hunters, it means that their real purchasing power is maybe a couple of cents to a dollar, $5, $10, and those don't really matter because even if you have like a big chunk of those users, they don't actually buy your token. They're there to receive the tokens and sell those tokens. So I'll talk about selling in the next couple of slides. But let's continue for now. And then we have the farmers who create hundreds upon hundreds of wallets, and they put them through a bot and they farm certain actions on chain to get rewards. So these people have no buying power, and these are the users that we do not want. There's no crypto project out there that want these users, but they exist because of how the blockchain works. And the other group are the skeptics, which are probably most of you right now. That's the reason why you are even sitting here and listening to me, is to understand why this is a real market. And skeptics usually do not invest in high risk products. But now meme coin has become such a big part of our industry that um, we have to recognize it. So this is why I'm here talking about it. So again, degens are also the first to hop on the trends and hypes. So these people are usually on the internet 24/7. They live by the internet and they die by the internet. So there are also a couple of degens that I know that lost everything and then they just, off themselves or they went to quit crypto entirely. So it's very common to see these people there. And it's sad to say that these are the people that run the industry because they are the ones that take the risk. And crypto in itself is usually very risky. And these people have some money because they are usually below the age of 35, so they have no commitments. They have some kind of money because they started working already. So these are the kind of degens that like high risk, high reward setups. People with a bit of money live by the internet. And where do you usually find them? And these logos here might be familiar to some of you. You'll find them on Reddit. Like I mentioned, it's a place where the internet comes together. You'll find them on Twitter or X. You'll find them on Discord or Telegram. So these are the places where the crypto native degens dwell. So this is where they frequent. And this is usually where communities get started as well. So that's where the match is like, where the fire starts. And it starts to spread once it crosses communities and go into the mainstream. And usually how we do that is by engaging, KOLs or famous people. And for Dogecoin, it was Elon Musk. And for the Pepe token, it was some smaller scale micro influencers on Reddit and Facebook. So next, the power of community. When we're talking about meme tokens, the real people that are causing the price to go up and the real ones maintaining the price is the community. Because when it comes to meme tokens, there are no VCs, there are no private investors, there are no big boss laying somewhere that's getting ready to dump on you. So as long as the community is convinced to hold the token will pop and the price will go up. So the community is everything. So a meme coin success depends on virality and loyalty. It means that the users are really here to support the project and they are not here to make quick money. And the token price rewards the users for doing that. And we have what we call cult followings, people that belong to these communities and they really worship these memes. So we have people using the Pepe frog as the DP, the display picture for everything, the profile picture for everything that they do. We have the Doge worshippers, they paste a sticker for Dogecoin everywhere, and they are supporting the project and they own hundreds and thousands in Doge and never sell. So these cult following and virality, loyalty sentiments really outshine the standard fundamentals. So the standard fundamentals are what you call, you buy low, you sell high, those kind of things. Those don't really work in meme coins because everyone that actually makes money from meme tokens are those that hold. So let's say you held on for a short while and you make a 2x, but then you'll soon realize that people that have held on actually go on to make 10x or 50x or even more than that. So that's very important as well. We have to hold on to the tokens. And famous words by Binance CEO, ex-CEO CZ, if you cannot hold, you cannot get rich. So let's talk about the 3-3 theory, which is the community sentiments game theory. And game theory is actually a economic model and an economic concept. And anyone that is familiar with finance economics should know this model. So game theory is really when everyone bundles together and do the same thing and to reap the most benefits. So on the right side, you can take a look at this chart that I made. Basically, it explains what 3-3 is. So on the x-axis is what you call player one, and the y-axis is player two. So the things in the middle are what they do. So 3-3, it means that both of them stake the tokens. That means that there's no sell pressure. The tokens are locked in there and no one sells. So 1-1 is also a favorable methodology. This means that both users are staked to a bond. So what a bond means is when you stake and you receive some kind of tokens in return. So every month or every week, you're going to get some tokens. That's a bond. And what happens when you sell? When you sell, the price goes down. So the worst possible outcome is when player one and player two both sell. So that's -1, -1. That is when everything goes down. But let's say one player stakes and one player sells. That's a different thing. You still make money and the price of the token still do well, just not as favorably as if both are staking. And as we know, the more tokens locked means sell pressure goes down because there are no tokens to sell. And when there are no tokens to sell, it means that you can only buy. So people are buying to stake, buying to stake. So what happens then? When there's not enough tokens for sale, it means demand goes up. So that's the same theory in supply and demand in economics. When there are more people demanding a product or a token, the price of it goes up. So this is also why most meme projects, they provide a platform for their users to stake their tokens to earn more tokens and with occasional payouts, whether it's over 1 year or 2 years or 5 years. I've even seen projects with a 30-year payout, but of course that didn't work out because it's not very realistic. So what this does is that it encourages more tokens to be locked to earn more tokens. So as you can see from my the meme that I found on the internet of Gandalf, you shall not sell. Because the true way to make money is really to not sell. Then everyone gets rich together. And there will come a time within the project's life cycle where you can cash out your money and still keep a majority of tokens stick. So you only sell what you need to survive or sell what you need to use. And of course, you don't put everything in, you don't put in money that you can't afford to lose. That's the most important part. So again, to recap, the power of community is very important when it comes to meme coins. And it's one of the indicators as well. When you are sourcing out good projects, you are making sure that the community is good. And that's one thing also that we have here. м3дао is actually a community. That's why we are very strong. And even after the winter, where most projects die, we are going strong. And we have teams and leaders all across the world. And the community speaks for itself. So we are at a good place. And but we are far from a meme token. So none of that. We are not a meme token. We don't even have a token. So the token will come very soon, sometime in this year, but not yet. So these are some examples and potential tokens that I'm going to share with you. And on this page here, you can see these are some of the tokens that actually made it to Binance. And the reason that the biggest exchange in the world is actually listing these coins means something. And for a good part of the last 3 months, meme tokens were the only thing the big exchanges were listing. So whether it is art, pictures of dogs, pop culture, or even something on Instagram like the chill guy, These are all memes that made it to the big exchanges, and they do not care what the background is. They just care that users are coming in and buying these tokens, and it feeds itself. The concept feeds itself. When more users are staked and locked, and more users are going 3-3 into game theory, more users are enticed and attracted by the price action. More people come in, more people buy, more people stick. What happens then? Price goes up. And you can see in many meme coins, the price action is quite parabolic, it's quite exaggerated. And that's only because there's no one selling. So that's that. So our first example is the Dogecoin that I've shared with you about. And in this page, I'm going to share with you the launch price, the potential for some of the tokens, and what kind of money this made for some of the biggest and earliest investors of this token. So the Dogecoin is the OG meme coin in the industry. It's probably the first meme coin, and it started off as a joke, as a fork for Bitcoin. So if you look at the codes, they're exactly the same as Bitcoin. And the only thing that is different is that they put a picture of a dog on the token. And it launched in 2013, and it started near the price of like the micro cents, like 0.0002 or even lower. This is just um an approximate amount. So the all-time high was in the year 2021 in the midst of COVID when everything was online, everything was cyber, and this was also the year where GameStop went crazy. This was when the US implemented the stimulus. So that means everyone's getting money and everyone is putting money into all kinds of things like stocks, crypto, and you call it, you name it. And the all-time high at that point of time was 73 cents. So that is like a 3,650 times return if you bought Dogecoin early in 2013. So even if you put in like $1,000 in Dogecoin in 2013 and you went to sleep, you forgot about it, and you left it in your safe box, in just a short 8 years, you're gonna be well over a couple million, tens of millions of dollars just in $1,000 worth of investment. So that's really quite impressive and very crazy if you were to think about it from an investment standpoint. I invest in some real estate that don't even give me even 0.1% of that return over the course of 10 years. So that's that. And the current price for Dogecoin as of this month is around 9 cents. And it's gone down a bit because of accumulation and people selling the token. It is now 450 times since the launch price. So even after so much selling has happened, it's still well above the launch price. So of course, if you ask me, will Dogecoin ever do 100x again? No, it will not. But that's the beauty of meme coins. After a certain time, these meme coins become an asset and it's being recognized as a store of value and it's no longer a joke. So the reason why Dogecoin even became big was because of Elon Musk again. It was because Tesla, for a short period of time, accepted Dogecoin as a payment and Bitcoin as a payment. And there's also a strong community about Doge worldwide. I'm sure any of you that's been around for some time will know that there's the Dogecoin. Like you'll see this dog before somewhere in your life. This dog just passed away, by the way. RIP to that last year. The dog passed away. And even then, the joke is still going on, the meme coins are still going on, and there are so many people still posting about their pets, their dogs, and their cats or their birds or whatever. This trend is actually started by the Dogecoin, and now it's become a worldwide thing that we all recognize. So the peak market cap for Dogecoin is actually over 70 billion US dollars. And at the peak, it is valued higher than many established companies. Can you believe that? Can you just try to digest this for a while? Some joke on the internet is worth more than a company that's printing millions and creating products that you use every day. So this is the amount of potential that the crypto industry has just with the power of the community, people buying and keeping themselves staked in a project and believing in something over the years gives it the opportunity to turn into something massive, like $70 billion. So now we're talking about the newer contenders to the meme coin industry. This is called Pepe. which is the frog. And this launched quite recently, like 2 years ago, in April of 2023. And the earliest recorded price for this token was somewhere around the micro cents as well, 0.00000, like 7 zeros and a 7. This was the launch of Pepe. And at the all-time high, which was just 1 month, think about this, just 1 month after the launch of the token was the all-time high. And the market cap at that price was 1.5 billion. So just because of how calculators work, this is quite difficult to calculate, but you can look at this. There's only 5 zeros in front of the all-time high, and there's 7 zeros in front of the launch price. So it is quite a significant profit and ROI. And the current price for this token is around, again, 5 zeros and 1 2. So it is still relatively high, and the market cap is still well over $1 billion. And the next token is Bonk, and this is represented by the picture on the right of a dog bonking another dog. So this was the earliest recorded price in 2022, and that was when Solana just launched and or rather relaunched after the FTX issue. And the price of the token went up by, I think, over 100x as well. And it has ended up in Binance. And that actually kickstarted the meme token cycle when Binance listed Bonk. So that was also the revival of Solana, which is a blockchain. After the listing of this token and after users were trading this token, it started the whole meme coin category of crypto. There was a new crypto exchange, a new um, tool and software for launching meme coins that's called Pump.fun. And even if you have like $1,000, you can launch your own token right now. Like if you go to pump.fun, you can launch your own token and you can get people to buy them. And after it reaches a certain amount, it goes online officially where there's a liquidity pool and everything. You don't even need to know about the tech and you don't need to know how to code to launch things. So that's where meme coins became a really hot topic because people do not need to know how to code to launch a token. And there's many successful projects that launched on pump.fun that you can search about. So for Bonk, that also hit its all-time high in within the first few months of its launch. So what I'm trying to say is that when a token launch, there's the biggest opportunity for growth. And especially for meme coins, because you can't get the chance to participate in the launch before. You can't participate in meme coins before it launched because then it isn't a meme coin. And you wouldn't get the same kind of euphoria seeing the price go up because you're locked in from the seed round. So that's different. But that is also the best way to make money and the safest way. That's why GC Capital and м3дао, we do our investments that way most of the time. Meme coins are just something that we do with the extra money lying around. So some key points for these two tokens. Both of these tokens sold from almost nothing to huge valuations in the billions of dollars within weeks. And this just shows how strong the community can affect the price of a token. So again, community is everything in crypto, and we are on the right track because we are a community, and we'll go on to achieve many great things that you will see for yourself. So now I'm going to talk about a new project that we've also invested in that is an up and coming token, and it is being operated in a meme style where everything is put to the hands of the community. And I'm sure you'll find out more about this from the team. But this is what we are putting our attention on recently. And it's a project that was from the past. It was a game that is still ongoing right now. And why are we looking at this as an opportunity? It's because of the rise of utility meme coins. Why meme coin even works is because people are coming together. And why do people come together is usually because of a shared culture. I know myself because I am a gamer myself, and I know how much money I would put into the game just because I like it. So aside from me, I'm not that special. There's thousands and upon hundreds of thousands of people just like myself that are more than willing to put in money into the game. So just for reference, a recent launch of the game Path of Exile 2 seen 500,000 active users on day one of launch, and they're selling their passes for like 50 USD each. So you can imagine how much money is generated just from that alone. Then, of course, there's microtransactions in the game where you can pay money to buy more stuff. So with such content overlapping with the meme culture, there is what we call sustainability. Because for meme coins, most of them rely a lot on hype. And once hype is gone, it is barren. It is like a ghost town. No one is talking about it. No one is even buying the tokens. And there's maybe one or two people that are still locked in it that cannot do anything. They lost their money. But what having utility brings to a meme coin means that there is consistent engagement and genuine utility with the coin. So the coin actually means something more than being a meme. So video games provide frequent updates with new playstyles and content to keep this experience from getting stale. So users get to keep playing, and there's no such thing as going stale or plateauing. And video games provide more than just staking. So most meme coin projects only provide staking, and you can only stake tokens. That's it. But for games, you can do a lot more than that. And there's also a chance of IP coming in, and it's a very convenient, legally convenient excuse as well to bring in celebrities, whereas meme coins cannot do that. So this is one of the projects that I've seen, and I've spoken with the team. It is gonna be run in a meme coin style. So I'm quite excited for that because this is a game that has been around for ages. So the price of the token has also made us very, very happy because we invested in this at the price of close to 1 cent. And right now it's a lot higher. And I'm very happy to share today because the team is also bringing the avatars to the community, which allows you to buy these avatars at a much, much, much lower price than what you see on an exchange. So once you buy this, it's basically like a package where you lock it for a couple of like for some time, and it stays here 730 days. You put it in there for 2 years, and after 2 years, you're gonna get back all that you have put in. And of course, again, there's whitelist going on for this. There's also avatars going on for this that you can find out more from the team. But this project right now has already netted us at GC Capital more than 50 times our investment. And we did not buy the avatars like you guys. We invested in the company. So we are far more locked than the rest of you. So this has already bring in some money for us, and it has bring in a lot of money for people that bought when we launched. So everybody here in this community know when this token was launched, and it was launched at the price of 1 cent on an exchange. So it means that every one of you had equal opportunities to take part in this project, and those of you that have done so has probably already seen over 60 times of your investment. And that's just crazy. I don't know where I'll ever see that kind of investment again in such a short period of time. But again, we are going back to the 3-3 theory here. You're staking your tokens for 730 days, and every single day you're gonna get tokens. So daily ERT is gonna be like what 152. So that's a big money making opportunity right there. And the avatar sale is still ongoing. So do reach out to the M3 team and your leaders, your uplines, and anyone that's in contact with you from the core team. Do reach out to them, and more will be shared about the project. All right. So this again brings me to the end of my session today. We have a very fun topic, which is meme coins, and I'm sure a lot of you have homework to do. You have to go onto Google and do some searches and find out what exactly are meme coins because there's a lot of hot news going on around about it. So even if you don't invest in the meme coins that we bring to you, you can also invest in meme coins that are out there. But do your own research before investing. Know what exactly it takes to be an investor in such projects because they are volatile. So you can make a bunch of money, but that bunch of money can go away very soon as well. So stay careful. And again, if you haven't already, do join the community, M3dao, and start investing. Because this is where we bring you some of the best investment deals that you'll find in the market. And yeah, we'll grow together as an investors network. So again, thanks so much for listening to my session today. and
All
I'll
right.
bring it back to Kelvin.
Thank you, GC. All right, guys. It was a very informative session. So let's give GC a triple eight as a thank you, guys. It's it's 1:40 over here midnight. So it's nice to have GC in the call. So very informative about the movie industry and what Neo Fantasy is doing. All right. But I also receive a lot of feedback saying that, oh, I'm not in the whitelist. Can I get the Neo Fantasy avatar? Sorry, the answer is no. Okay, strictly for the whitelisted only. Yeah. So right now there are still Neo Fantasy avatar available. All right. Grab it before it's too late. Okay. Because as I mentioned, there's a lot of potential in the meme industry. We've seen Pepe, we've seen Bong, we've seen Dodge, we've seen Shiba, we have seen so many. Maybe ERT is going to be the next Pepe, right? Okay. And okay, next thing that I'd like to highlight to you guys is for those who are qualified for the black and platinum full pay avatar, okay, you guys deserve to get the crypto debit card. Make sure to register and to do your KYC in vulpay.kitspay.io. Okay, I'm gonna type it in the chat box. All right. Okay, and of course, last but not least, for those who are qualified, the achievers to Bali, we're gonna meet each other very soon. Okay, see you real soon. It's gonna be the 20th of like 3 days from now. Okay, so see you guys there, and we hope you enjoy. Okay, have a good time. Have a great night. See you guys. Where can we buy ERT? It's listed in VX. Okay. All right. Good night, guys.